Hey guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. We are back with our weekly podcast, recording this after SmackDown for once. SmackDown was early last night.
There's daylight behind me, look, it's weird.
I know, there's daylight there, but you can't really see it that well. That's just
I'm a lot more
lights.
purple in here just because of the lights from outside and the blinds I have.
What planet do you live on?
No, because I've got purple blinds up.
Oh, okay. I am purple.
I am purple.
How was SmackDown last night, boys? Did you enjoy it? Because I had to shoot off 10 minutes.
It was
in.
fun.
Really good.
It was fun.
I picked up on a couple of things on TikTok with the Trois de Un. I thought was quite good.
Yeah,
for the thing counts.
that was cool. And then Twitter even.
No.
Well, they don't count
Oh
backwards.
no, it would be, but yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They don't count down
No.
when they pin someone.
No, you're right. You're right. I could have sworn on that TikTok that I watched. The last one was Un.
No.
I'm gonna have to watch it back.
Maybe it was a one count that you see.
Just no.
It was very loud. They've said
were
that
very loud,
they put it
yeah.
out. There was warnings that about the noise in the
Yeah,
actual
they got
arena.
festivals.
They got a noise complaint from the locals.
So it was loud. It was fun. The crowd added so much last night.
They did, but they also kind of took away in the last segment, in my
They
opinion.
they
With
did
the
turn it
phenomenal
into
chance.
no.
song.
They did turn it to a kind of a mania. Was that what it was? The song?
Was it AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes?
No.
No,
they
no.
started- No, it was,
I was about to say-
it was Cody, but it was Cody and...
It was in the middle of a promo. They just started doing a really fun song and dance.
They
And
just started
everyone
singing.
joined in. And it was like a proper mania moment. The crowd just took over.
Was AJ Styles not involved in that then?
He was doing a
Yeah.
promo in the middle of the ring.
It was
he
a
was
promo.
trying to do
Yeah,
a serious
but-
promo.
They were literally just all singing.
Yeah, it was
to each
about
other.
phenomenal. It was there's a phenomenal song in France is what was doing it. So
Ah,
that's
we were
what kept
saying
on
that's
triggering it every time you
It
mentioned AJ
was-
Styles or
It was bizarre.
Yeah. And he kind of took over and they were trying to do a serious promo and it was just like the crowd was loving it and dancing and singing.
what happens when you come to Europe, I suppose.
Yeah.
We would do the same with something else. It might not have been about a phenomenal song. If they'd mentioned, I don't know, something about Rizzle Kicks, I don't know.
bit
Speaking
I
of which,
really-
we can make a reunion. I don't know. They're on my head because they're making a reunion. I saw that this morning.
The bit I
so
really
weird.
did
It was, wasn't it? So random.
Singing along to Orton's tune was really good.
Was it?
That was very, very loud. It was a bit like, you know, the moment when everyone was singing along to Edge's tune for us.
Yeah.
Then for Orton was that one. It was really classed here. Very loud.
Nice.
It was very good. All the
Yeah.
way, like all the way. It was good. The crowd were hot from start to finish. So
Hot stuff. Hello,
yeah, I
dog.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So you are we're looking forward to Backlash then tonight, this evening, this afternoon.
Yeah.
This afternoon.
I was shocked to realise there was only
couple of
5
hours.
matches and 4 title matches.
Yeah. I know Link. I know you guys will do your predictions because I'm off watching my daughter's dance show today, so I'm missing Backlash, which is fine. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that. But I know Link thinks Tiffy might take a title.
It would make sense, I suppose.
I just don't see any of the others changing. I only see the tags changing. I don't see any of the others changing apart from the tags. That's what I meant.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's she's the dark horse. She's
Yeah.
she's got that outside
Yeah.
chance of taking it, because the obvious story that they've got is that Naya's obviously just moved over and she's going to be
Yeah.
next in line to come and take the title as well. So if it's not Tiff, it'll be Naya at the next pay-per-view. So I kind of hope it's Tiff in a lot of respects.
So you're
There was a
you're
shot-
thinking that Bailey's still going to only have a short reign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Faces always have short reigns. It doesn't make sense to have a face as a long-term champion.
There was
It
a
doesn't
shout last
work.
night of Tiff winning Money in the Bank and having that for a year and running with that, and I think that's a really good shout because then
She'd
it
look
gives her
really
that
good with the
still,
Money in the Bank,
it gives her that elevation without the title.
I'd be good with it. Money in the Bank's the next one, isn't it? No, wait, no.
No,
No, that's
next.
One after. No,
King
wait, God,
Queen
yeah,
of the
there's
Ring.
2 more in between actually. No.
Yeah, it's a while
we've
away.
got Clash. It's July,
It's
isn't
not
it?
a
Start
while
of July.
away,
It's
is
start of July. It's not that far
it's not
away.
even
in terms
that
of
long
wrestling.
away.
It's 2
It's
months
just-
away.
Yeah.
You say 2 months away, and you go, "Well, there's one in
4
between."
pay-per-views.
There's one in between. No, we've got King of the Ring at the end of the month, King and Queen of the Ring at the end of the month, and then Clash at the
Clash.
Castle.
2 weeks later.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
There's a lot of wrestling crammed in very short. Shut up, yo! Very
she's
short
very
space
she's
of
very
time,
noisy
sorry.
today. She's
Yeah, I
very
don't
noisy.
think much really else happened on SmackDown. It was just some decent matches, and it was like a good house show with a really, really good crowd.
Well, Link's going to have budgie sandwich for lunch.
He's going to come back
For
feathers
legal
hanging out his
reasons, that
mouth.
was a joke, YouTube. That was a joke. All right. Oh, look.
Yeah.
It's
Shut up
just
now.
there. Just baffled by the
Sorry.
bird. No, it's all right. But the thing is, because it's a
Continue.
Europe show, it's never going to be. It's going to be always a case of let's just do as little as we can to change the stories outside of US times.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, done now.
And
All I wanted.
and
What about screen time?
just change a couple of things, because when they came over to Clash at the castle for us in Cardiff, nothing changed really except from Solo Sikoa that debuted. So they added that to the
And-
storyline.
And Dom went Hill.
Yeah,
Onto
it's
Hill,
when he
which
started
was-
Hill, but
we knew it was coming for a
Yeah.
long time. We were
Yeah.
waiting for it.
Yeah,
If anything, we were like, surely it should have happened by now.
yeah. So it was that, and for me, that's why I feel like tonight, this evening,
What
whatever
they
you want to call
did-
it, is I think he's saying tonight because it should be at night time.
Yeah.
It's not. It's confusing me. And,
What they do is they
yeah.
give us a couple of moments to go away with and be happy with.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a massive moment for us to go home and be happy with tonight. Today.
What, the Cody Rhodes is going to win?
No, it's not going to be the code. It's all the QR code stuff that's been happening.
Oh, I see.
That's going to be our moment for France.
Um,
And that will always be remembered for that.
before we
Oh,
carry
but-
on, can you please make sure, guys, if you've watched this far, please like, share, subscribe. We carry on because we're getting worse and worse at asking people to get likes. Likes make a
Yeah.
big difference. They help with our algorithm massively. And apparently, Link watched a video the other day where someone he told him to hit the like button. It lit up. Tell us in the comments if it did that if you're on desktop. I don't know how it works. Leave a like. Did it do it again? Leave a like. Did it do it again? I don't know how it works. If it's something we have to turn on or what, I don't know. We're going to investigate it later on today.
We would like to know.
I'd like to know.
Yeah, I'd like the box to turn from white to blue,
That's
but I'd also like it to get
Flash.
that little rainbow ring around it that it had when I watched it the other day.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Link.
France's moment is going to be good.
Well, I've heard Link has a subject about that. So Link,
To be fair, I think Pete's already touched on it there.
that's what I'm
It's Bo
saying.
Dallas.
It is.
It's Bo Dallas. I think we've all kind of got that impression that it. Well, I mean, we know it's Bo at this point.
You know,
There
it's
was-
just-
There's no real argument. It's like it's the last night's QR code said Bo leave on it in multiple different places.
Yeah.
I believe in Joe Henry.
The thing on the source code or whatever for it, the video was called "All You Have to Do Is,"
Believe.
and obviously
Believe.
that was Bo's
Wow.
catchphrase. Was all you have to do is believe. But obviously Bo was never, or was his gimmick obviously, but with Bray wasn't the gimmick he used. He used the Uncle Howdy stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with that. Whether they're going to try and tie the two together. Maybe we're going to get the split personality of like a Bray and Fiend, but with Uncle Howdy and Bo.
That'd be quite cool.
Also, are we getting Alexa Bliss?
Well, there's.
Because
I'm
it very much looked like it could have been her under the veil last
trying
night.
to find something now. There was a code put up,
Right.
and I'm trying to find it now. But there
Any
was
idea where this code was put up?
6 initials,
Mm.
and the initials were 6 letters or numbers.
Mm.
There was a 6,
Mm-hmm.
an A, a B, a J, and there was a few. I'm going to find it. I will find it, but it works out that the initials would represent Nikki Cross, N. There was an A for Alexa Bliss, B for Braun Strowman. There was a J for, people are saying, Joe Gacy, and an E for Eric Rowan, and then there was a 6, Wyatt 6, and there was just like a code of letters and numbers put up. I'm trying to find out where it was.
It's Joe Hendry, by the way. Imagine.
Definitely not.
You imagine if that's
Well, it-
goes from all this. To
Also,
Completely the wrong
I've
gimmick for it.
I'd see last night that Joe Gacy is apparently being called. There it is. I
It
don't know
is.
if you can see that there,
yeah.
and they're saying it's
What's the
That was the
You-
original. That was the
yeah,
original
yeah.
code. It was WWE.com
yeah.
/that.
you, Uncle Howdy,
Ah,
E.
right.
Eric Rowan, D. Dexter Loomis, N. Nikki Cross, J. Joe Gacy, 5+1 White 6, and A. Alexa Bliss.
I'll say so. No Braun.
Is that 6 letters?
No, 5 and 1
Yeah,
makes
5
6.
and 1. So Bray was the one, 5 and 1. The White
Well, no,
6.
because 6 would be the A.
No, 6 is
That
Alexa
is
Bliss.
6
There's
anyway.
6 there already.
That's
Oh,
6
yeah.
there already. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they put that up as the original code. They were saying Joe Gacy has been called up. They reckon he's being introduced into the main roster this week as well.
Okay. So
So-
no Braun Strowman.
Wait. So they're introducing what? Hang on. What? As
Joe
part
Gacy
as
is
part
coming-
of
No, all they've said is Joe Gacy is being called up to the main roster this week.
a week after the
Who
draft.
said that? Just out of interest.
A week after the
hold on.
draft.
Well, yeah, if it's a surprise
Uh,
entry to be part of this thing, then it
No,
makes sense to
What
not
he's saying
announce
is
it in
he's
the
just been
draft.
called up. He's not saying what he's saying is that it's
He's-
initially coming up
no,
to not be
He's
called
coming
up as
up
part
into
of
the main
that,
roster. Let me find out. Joe Gacy,
which is odd. Which is odd.
Well, it depends where they've announced it, because if it's just a
Yeah.
news site that's saying, "Oh, he's coming up,"
No, let me.
They don't
find
know.
It. Let me find it. I don't know if it was Twitter.
Not called Twitter,
but
mate.
yeah,
Yeah.
by the looks of that, then there's 7 people in the Wyatt 6, and there would have been 8 if Bray was still around. So it's a little bit odd.
Yeah. Not unless we will see.
No, because there's only one woman in it as well, isn't it?
No, Nikki
Nikki Cross has
and
been
Bra-
mentioned
and
as
Was
well.
no. In that
Nikki Cross
code,
and Alexa
Nikki Cross
Bliss.
was on that.
was there an
Oh,
N?
excellent.
Was there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Yeah, in fact, no, that would work perfectly then. If it had been Bray as well, that'd be the 6 men plus the 2 women. He can include his sister Abigail.
So it's
She's just there.
Well, no, that's probably the role that Nikki Cross would fall into.
Yeah, that was.
She'll be possessed by Sister Abigail.
The thing is, I think it's gonna we're gonna see some stuff tonight. It is hinting massively to tonight. Even when the cut off yesterday was like, you're gonna don't miss tomorrow for AJ versus Cody. You could miss something special, and then they cut into this. So
Yeah. Well, it's not even just that. I
think
pointed
this is-
it out after the show. The Backlash logo, as such, above it had 2 things, and they look just like the crow's eyes. And obviously, the birds have been a regular thing on during all of these little teasers that they've been doing through the QR codes and stuff. So,
14 hours ago, as previously, a PW Insider reports Joe Gacy will be headed to the main roster very soon, as he was spotted at WWE headquarters this week, and they was told that this was in relation to him getting a call up.
okay, so there's no official.
No, so no.
PW Insider.
So yeah,
reports.
it's supposed to be a surprise thing. So
Yeah.
that's why he wasn't announced in the draft.
But
Makes
he's
sense.
Well, okay.
PW Insider. Yeah, he's
Just
getting a call up. to
What
the
I
main
thought
roster
Pete was
very
trying to get
soon.
at, that he was called. He comes up to the main roster a week after, and then in a few
No.
weeks, in a couple of weeks' time, he then
No.
becomes part of the Wyatt
No,
Six,
but the weird thing is,
or whatever we're calling it.
they have said, so I don't know if anyone can get drafted still, because they said the actual drafts aren't locked until Monday night.
True.
Can you imagine they turn up tonight, right? And then Adam Pearce comes out and goes, "You guys are coming to Raw." Like these big scary monster. He's like these
But you never know what can happen.
premonition
Yeah.
things that have been going on. His first instinct is to go, "You're on Raw, guys." They're like,
The thing is, they
Okay.
could just follow Strowman, and Strowman's been drafted.
yeah. This is where I feel like it makes more sense for it to
Which is kind of what I said.
not
I
appear
think
to.
Yeah.
that's why he was drafted. And
Strowman having a
is-
match, and
it
then
makes-
kind of things start happening during his match. And
But Braun ain't got a match this weekend, does he? So,
well, no, I think you'll see something tonight. But I wonder if it'll be. You remember, like the ending for the end of was it Extreme Rules of Riddle's cage match?
yeah,
And
Riddle and
just-
Seth Rollins finished, and then
I
it went.
reckon that's exactly.
you
what
get
it
the
is.
big
Yeah.
ending, and then
Not
you'll
only
be
that,
like,
but like it mirrors it as well, because that wasn't Extreme Rules.
yeah,
And Backlash is Extreme Rules, essentially,
Yeah.
like the
So
same
we'll-
pay-per-view, the same position on the yearly calendar.
You'll get the big ending, and then everyone will be watching Raw to find out what the hell's going on, see if there's anything on Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's the way it's going to go.
I think so. Well, do I might
But
be back, but
very
I don't know. Probably not.
Very excited for what's going to happen because it gives you chills. Those little promos they've been doing on the QR codes have been really good again.
They are good. I just yeah.
I'm excited as I was before when they were coming out when Bray was around. So hopefully that carries on a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
It fills me with intrigue, and I just want it to be. I just hope it does Bray
The thing was,
good,
if
but
it wouldn't,
if it doesn't, I'd be really upset. So
the fans will be behind it. It's only if it's not written right, and I think that they will have it. So if it wasn't written right, they wouldn't be doing it full stop.
I hope so.
This is it. Like, as long as it's done okay, the fans will be with it, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're never going to put on the matches that Bray could put on.
No,
because Bray was a phenomenal talent in the ring, as well as.
I mean, Bo,
you know what?
Bo was
Gacy-
Bo was bloody good as well. To be fair.
Bo's good,
Gacy.
but Bo's also a lot smaller.
Yeah, and it's been a it's been a long time since he's had
may
on
have a bit of ring rust, yeah.
TV.
But
wrestling.
this is where I really rate Gacy still.
Gacy's not at the Bray Wyatt level, mate.
Dexter
Loomis
is one that interests me in that.
He's a big guy. He can definitely do. He can definitely do a lot. Again, though, the thing is, Dexter Loomis is kind of a replacement for Harper, which is kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's and obviously if they're bringing Eric Rowan back,
I don't think he'll be. I don't know how they'll do that because if you see, what are we thinking? What's the overall thinking? You're thinking they're going to go and first feud with Braun.
No, I think that I would like. I would like to see. I would like to honestly. I'd like to see an appearance tonight, and then Braun maybe have a match. Is he on Raw? Braun.
Yeah.
Braun. Have him a match on Raw. Raw. Have a match on Raw, and then stuff starts happening during the match, and you'll get little teasers. The thing is, we won't see them all come out Monday night and go, "Yeah, we're all here." But they'll have the first segment tonight, where see one or two of them.
Yeah,
and then
they probably
bit
won't
by
have
bit
a
they'll
match
feed it
until
through.
the next pay-per-view, if not the pay-per-view after.
Even just a
the
normal
same
match.
as Bray when he came in, he didn't have a match until Mania, basically.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind seeing Strowman have a match, and be shocked and not really know what's going on, and bit by bit they kind of take in Strowman, have him interfere in bits, and weird stuff happen during his match.
Which is what I was hoping for. I was about to say, I hope that like when Taker was trolling with Kane and stuff and messing with him, and like his ring host things didn't go off as well because of him and all that, and just messing with him in little ways, and it slowly builds until like
he kind of goes back to. They're trying to just drag him back, and he, in a way, he fights it a little bit, but then
similar in a way to the way that they were teasing Bliss going back with Bray before Bray passed. They were teasing it every now and again, weren't they?
I'd like that.
I think first rivalry though for Uncle Howdy and all, it's probably going to be AJ.
Yeah,
makes sense. Would be a bad one.
Two reasonably lightweight guys going at it. I think they'll be able to put on a good match between the two of them.
I got a question, and it might just be me being dumb. Before Braun went away, was he cool? What was his nickname? We had the train thing, which was called what?
It was the monster. It was the monster among men and the
monster among
monsters. So
and they changed it.
But that's what I've noticed. I feel like that can't be lost. Like, because have they mentioned it since? Because has he appeared very often? I don't think he's appeared at all since Speed. Because Speed called him up, didn't he? And he called him the monster.
He called him the monster of all men.
He called monster of monsters.
Monsters.
Which makes me go. Okay.
I feel like that's not. I feel like that's done on purpose. I feel like that could be done on purpose.
I just don't think he would be the main.
Not the main guy. No. But that's why it'll then end up.
Well, you say not the main guy. Strowman's the most likely within that stable to win a world title again.
Okay, sorry. He's not going to be the leader.
Yeah,
He wouldn't be the leader, but he will be
that's what-
the
he
main
the
could
main
be.
wrestler.
like the main wrestler.
Yeah.
So like if they did put him with, I think that would work really well for the group as well. To not have the leader be the main wrestling guy.
Yeah.
Have him be the muscle.
Yeah, or like the
just
guy that can
wins.
win the world titles and stuff,
Yeah.
but not lead the group. Like
I'd be good with that.
And that works really well.
Yeah. Yeah, but
It's gonna be interesting,
feel
but-
like, because on the night when that happened, when Speed announced, I was like, did he just say it wrong?
I
But then
wasn't
the
too
more I
sure when
thought,
see
the
a
more I
clip
thought
back.
about it, I'm gone. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't say it wrong. Maybe he is now the monster among monsters or whatever, the monster of all monsters.
You said Speed, and it was confusing the hell out of me because I was thinking
Of
you
the
were talking
show.
about
The show.
Speed.
I
not
show
about-
Speed. Sorry, the
Yeah.
the lad.
I'm gonna be interested to see what they do, and I think it'll work. But yeah, I think we're gonna see an appearance tonight, and then we'll close.
I gotta say one thing though, and it applies to you two and the whole other wrestling community. Don't get upset if they don't appear tonight. Don't get your hopes
no,
up.
no.
That's the thing that's so easily done, and people go, "Oh, they don't fucking appear," because people are already starting to say they're bored of it now, and I'm like, "You're morons."
In a lot of respects, if he doesn't appear tonight,
I mean,
he's just gonna last longer, and I'm good with that because I'm enjoying it.
yeah,
Like
it's got it. Whilst I get, the people that are moaning that it's taken too long, you're idiots. At the same time, I do get that at some point it does become a bit long.
I think this is why
So
they
we'll
tease
see-
a little bit more, and they're starting to give you a little bit more.
I'm going to be that guy and say it, but the day that it happens, probably going to be wrong. I think Link had it. I think it'd be in Saudi.
There's also a possibility. It definitely is.
I think it'll be in Saudi. I really do.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it tonight, but I also wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
to see
I
it
wouldn't
Saudi,
mind- I wouldn't
'cause
mind-
Isn't Saudi
just-
an outdoor arena as well?
I don't know.
I think it'll add to
Just-
the effect. I think it'll add to the effect.
I would like to see
It'll
him
be
just
daytime
as,
though.
just as the
No, it won't.
WWE.
No.
logo
They
goes
feel
up.
there's
No.
much later. They feel there's much later. Their show finishes at like 11, midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that.
No, okay, maybe then.
I wouldn't mind seeing just as the WWE logo goes up, a figure like we had last time at the entrance, and just something like that, and then just end.
Yeah, same as they did with the Bray one as well.
Plus-
We've already had the AJ versus Cody match.
Yeah.
The credits have already come on. You've already had the little,
Yeah, you don't
Copyright
need a whole
logo.
appearance really, at that point.
and then we get the Bray, the moment that the same sort of thing, literally just mirror what they did with
Yeah.
Bray.
I think
It's a great.
something
like-
else that we've missed.
Did Bray appear? Hang on, Did Bray
Go on.
appear in that moment?
Yes.
He did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The
came
door
out.
was there.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it wasn't just singing.
The door.
It wasn't.
the-
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The door, and then he opened the
Yeah.
door, came through there.
Because it did start with it singing. He's got the whole world in his hands in the slow way, didn't it? And then he came out.
I
I
honestly
think,
I-
unless
And that was
unless
when
I'm
we
mixing
all
up
watched
two. Unless I'm mixing up
It's a great
two.
moment. You are.
You're on
mixing
I
up
think you're on about the other, the one with all the where it focused in on every character in the crowd.
Was that a different
was-
pay per view?
No, that was that.
Was that the same
I
one?
think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one or
But
some
that's what
was
I'm
playing
saying.
on, they
That's what I'm
focused
saying.
on
Is I couldn't
everyone.
remember if we actually saw Bray or if they did the characters and then it went
No,
No,
okay.
like it went
Bray
it
came
went
out like
run
that
or
as
something
well.
after that and then went to black and then the show ended.
There was another announcement last night though. It could be that we get announced for WrestleMania London tonight.
Today,
Today,
it's being
today.
announced at some point today. they're putting out the
Saying where WrestleMania's a big announcement
they're a
about
big
WrestleMania.
announcement. And we need to check social media and everything, and then later on in the show they announced that they said that it will be about WrestleMania. So at some point today, we're going to get an announcement about where WrestleMania is going to be. I'd imagine.
It'd be
for
so
next year.
funny if it was London.
Imagine if it's London.
I'd piss myself.
It's going to be Vegas. I think
It's gonna
most
be
of us
Vegas,
know.
mate.
I'd
It would be
piss
so
myself. Come on,
It
it
would
would
be
so
hilarious.
funny.
It would be very funny.
The fact that I've called it, I bet our views on that would pop off again. That would be quite
Well,
nice.
to be fair, they're still going. I still get messages.
Oh, the views will
notifications
pop off.
constantly.
And it's like, oh, it wasn't
The
April Fool's.
views- the views will pop on that anyway if they announce that it's not London,
Oh yeah,
because everybody will pop to go. See, you were wrong
Yeah, that's
They
why.
can't.
That's why we turned off the comments on
They
it because it
can't.
was just stupid.
It was.
with your April Fool's Day.
yes, with my April
Yeah.
Fool's Day that I put out over a month ago. Like,
Yeah, there's
Yes.
an announcement today.
yeah, okay, right, okay. Well, we can keep an eye on that. Probably might even have happened before I've
Might have.
got this live. But yeah,
Nah, it'll be tonight.
you reckon? The thing
Yeah.
is, for me, they're not going to announce that during the show in
It'll
France
be after the show.
that it's in England. They will not do that. they've got a little bit more.
The French would hate it.
Oh,
Like,
they would be booed to crap. Don't get me wrong. There'll be a lot of people going yes because it's the English that have gone over there, and there'll be the French.
Yeah,
The French will go all right, but they'll also go why not we have it?
There was
no, they'll
another
go
thing.
boo England.
There was
'cause
another
they
announcement
just
last
don't like
night
English.
that was very
It'll be
strange.
mostly booze, yeah. 100%. It'll be very loud as well. What? Go on.
Just remember, there was another announcement. France is officially the highest grossing SmackDown of all time, breaking a record just set 4 weeks ago. The one ahead of Philly.
Right, hang
the one
on.
in Philly ahead of Mania.
Does this mean how much tickets sold for?
This is
That's
what we
fucking
were
disgusting.
talking
If that's the
yesterday.
case, because it's not a big arena.
It's the record was set 4 weeks ago in Philly, the night before Mania. This one has now broken that record.
Yeah, it is. It's the amount of
The
money
highest
they made.
grossing
It's not great.
SmackDown.
That's not a good stat. I don't like that because it's only a
It just means their charges more.
it's only a 17. I think it's only.
We
a
said it looks very
17,000.
small.
It's only a
We did say it
17,000 seat stadium, I think, arena.
We did say it looked very small, but right now Link did come up with a point. Are they taking
It's a
Are they
dual
taking
ticket.
that because of the dual ticket, and they're taking both
The price
prices?
of the pay per view as well.
They might do. If they do, then
Because that ticket effectively was double the price because they've got that same ticket for the pay per view.
because
Well, it's not even double the price. It's more than
Yeah,
that because the
yeah.
pay per view is worth a lot more than the show.
Yeah,
So I don't know about the attendance last night, but it was only 16,000 for concerts and 12.5 for basketball. So it's probably going to be somewhere in between that.
So they haven't
So,
let
like a
us figure-
15,000.
16,000 did you say? For
Yeah,
thingy?
and that's his
Right,
highest
and,
grossing.
and how big was the Philly one?
I don't remember where Philly was.
Philly SmackDown. It was
Philadelphia.
night before Mania.
Bum.
I reckon you're right. I reckon that's the way they're going. The highest grossing because of the price of the seat.
Was it the Wells Fargo Center? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
We'll go with yeah.
Yeah.
It was because it was the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Which is 21,000. That's your difference.
Jesus.
So there's
Wow.
another. So you can get another 6,000 in. That's for oh, sorry. No, let me take that back. That's for basketball. So a bigger
that's even
area
bigger.
as well. That's a bigger service. So it'd be probably you'd probably be looking at 20, 22, 20. Probably about
Mind
22.
you, they did
probably
have
about 22.
They did have the bigger,
And they tried to cram them in as well.
They had the bigger entrance, didn't they? This
Yeah,
one,
this-
they had the walkway yesterday. The
Oh,
Mania one, they
today,
had the big.
right?
No, they didn't. Mania, they had the smaller entrance for that. Exact
Mania,
reason,
they had the
because more people in.
same size. They didn't have a ramp, mate.
It was,
it
yeah,
was crammed
it
in.
was.
So it
was a very
might be
short
close
ramp,
to
weren't it?
21,000, I suppose, if you consider that there was still a ramp. Yeah, it might still be about 21,000.
Either way,
It's still
let's say-
5 or
let's say there's-
6k more,
Listen, there's 5,000 difference. Let's say,
and it's
So
higher
and this
grossing than
one's
that.
paid cost more.
Wrong. A quarter on top of what they already have.
Yeah, that's
disgusting.
it's a bit shocking.
Do you think though, the more they are going to come over, the cheaper it will get?
No,
The more that people start carry on paying stupid prices, the more they'll keep charging people stupid prices.
I
That
was going to kind of say yeah, but now I think even with Clash, they've kind of realised that they were worried about sales because the amount of pre-codes people applied for.
they've
Things
realised
like
they haven't done
sales.
anything about it yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You froze for me for a second then, so you were just in
Yeah.
radio mode. We can still hear you.
Yeah, so they were concerned that the amount of tickets sold, the amount of people that were applying for tickets. So they've said that at the end of the day they can reduce prices. I wonder if they don't sell out as quick. They're going to go,
They
let's
need to.
lower them a little bit and then see if they need to be lowered again.
I hope so.
They'd rather the quick sellouts, obviously.
The thing is, if they were to announce it as Wembley and they were to charge, I'd say, would it? Yeah, probably AEW prices actually, because they weren't awful. 115 for where we were sat for a Mania.
Well,
Then I reckon they'd sell out within 10 minutes.
Yeah, me and Link said we were talking about AEW, and if on the day, if we could get seats like we kind of did, and I could even get them for 50, 60, 70 quid, I'd go up for the day.
Consider it.
Yeah, for A-Dub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as it's round the corner.
I'm keeping an
But
eye
I
on
wouldn't
them.
be sitting there
Obviously, it doesn't take me a
paying.
lot to get there.
I wouldn't be sitting there paying 100 quid anymore.
Not again, not for an
Just
annual
like,
thing.
do you know what? If it's, I even do that for a house show like 50, 60 quid. I don't mind that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there we are.
The thing is, you check something else off your bucket list because you've seen Sting wrestle. Like,
I have, and
and that's not something you can ever do again.
and I've seen
so-
Punk live, which I was happy about.
And you've seen Punk live, yeah, which I've done before, to be fair. But
Yeah, I hadn't. That was one I wanted to see. Hear that music live.
he didn't have that music when I saw him. He still had the Firebird
Still a
right.
great
he
tune.
used to have.
Decent tune. I've just thought we haven't done the scores from last week. I've just completely forgot, like, because we got so carried away with tonight's things. We've been doing a wrestling draft over the last few weeks. Link's been leading by quite a way. We are currently boom. Link is on 42. Pete is on 24. I am on 21. If we play this along a little bit, this week I picked up 7 points. Pete picked up 5, and Link, to be fair to him, only picked up 10. Which, for Link's levels, not as bad. No one scored more than 1 point out of any of the rosters, which leaves our current scores at me on 28, Pete on 31, and Link running away with it still on 52.
I just want that second spot.
Yeah, but I mean, it shows that it could be catchable. Link only needs a couple of weeks where he hasn't got wrestlers wrestling, and then we end up with a couple of title changes, and all of a sudden it's back on the cards. We're only 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting what those points end up on. If Link's on 52 after 3 weeks already, it's going to be
interesting.
It's going to be like, we're going to be talking nearly 1,000, aren't we? That's
Yeah,
mental. That's mental. Right, but thank you very much. Do the things down here again. Leave a like. Do the things over by Link over there as well. Find us on TikTok and Twitch below your link. Next to you, Pete. The other side. No, other way.
But you said do the things to my Link, and I'm like, what?
Do the things over by Link.
Oh.
And
I'm pretty sure you said to my Link. I was like, what?
Yeah, do what you like to Link. I'm up to you guys. As long as Link says yes.
There we go. We don't need the conversation about tea.
If you're in your 20s to 30s and you're an attractive female, then there's a chance that Link will fall in love with you. Got it. Right. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
Boys.